Hello, how are you? How's the new year been treating you? Again, happy the year of the snake 2025. Can you believe already the quarter of the century has gone? How fast? Well, I hope you have spent rather nice New Year's holidays. As for me, well, again, I've spent it all by myself, like many other years that I've been going through. I used to feel lonely when I had to spend the New Year's holidays all by myself. But today, it doesn't bother me anymore because it has become my routine and I accept it. Nothing's going to change. So when you accept it, then it becomes a routine and it doesn't bother me anymore. Uh, because over the years, I've experienced many times that some people invite me to spend New Year's holidays with them. And let's say I would wait for the telephone call when I should visit them. And then no telephone call after all. And I learned, well, they might be just too busy with their own things and did not have any space in their mind about me at all. So instead of crying for something which I cannot get, I just decided to try enjoying myself doing something. So this time I made some, uh, well, uh, I wouldn't say foie gras. That would be very nice, but I didn't get the ingredients for it. So I made some apple pie. What else did I do? Oh yes, you got some French fries, uh, mushroom fried, pan-fried mushrooms, right? And what else? Oh yes, sparkling wine, not champagne, but sparkling wine. I tasted a little bit, and that was good. And some cheese, different kinds of cheeses, and of course French bread. What else? Hmm. Oh, I fixed some a little soup, bean soup. Ah, that's about it, I guess. In France, the New Year's holiday is quite important, perhaps more important than Christmas. What traditionally they do over there is usually they have to have champagne, perhaps foie gras. Uh, well, sometimes if they could get oyster, they have to eat always raw and cheese set. Of course, they have to have the French bread along with them. And the French fries, of course. And let's see what else. Well, occasionally salad, a lot of vegetables. And in my place, of course, the homemade foie gras. Also, my favorite used to be kind of like do you know veal or côte de veau in French, which is the young calf of, you know, kind of like a beef, but then young calf meat. It's almost like white meat rather than red meat. And you sort of like bake it in pie. Usually you just lightly fry the meat in the pan with butter or oil, any other oil if you want to, with a little bit of salt and pepper. Then in the pie dough, you put like usually my family used to use the peanut butter, peanut oil, I would say. Not peanut butter, peanut oil. In Japan, sesame oil would be very, very nice. Lightly spread out, and you put the sauteed meat or the fried meat. Then you just wrap the meat with a pie dough and put it in the oven. And when it's done, you just eat it. And that used to be my favorite. But this year, well, I didn't have such a pie or even almond cake, many French people. But then I baked, yes, chocolate cake for myself. Yes, that was very, very nice. So that's my New Year's food this time by myself, but I had a good time. Now, today's idioms. Again, I'm going to use some animals. Here we go. The first one is scaredy cat. It means someone who is easily frightened. For example, my little brother never wanted to ride roller coasters because he was such a scaredy cat that you can say that. Are you? Or do you know anyone who is like that? Next idiom is dog eat dog. Ooh, that means a ruthless or competitive situation. For example, the show business world can be, show business world is the people who sing songs or dance in front of people, or sometimes they do silly comedy show, or being the movie actors, and that's a show business. Or having music concert or something like that. So the show business world can be dog eat dog. They have to be tough enough to survive in that world. And sometimes they betrayed their friends, or I don't know if they are friends or acquaintances, or push some of the people you know away, and you become more famous than those. Instead of sacrificing yourself, they make others sacrifice for you. That's your business. That is dog eat dog kind of thing. Pretty scary. The last idiom for today is fishy. It means, fish, the poisson, sushi, sashimi, right? That means suspicious or dishonest. You sometimes doubt if it's true or not. For example, his story about making so much money on Mercury sounds fishy to me. So means I'm not so sure if I trust his story. So any news you get through SNS, make it sure first they are fishy to begin with. Today's words. First one is maximum. Maximum means anything about the greatest amount, that greatest amount, or the greatest possible of anything. For example, okay, I acknowledge that the maximum days that I ever stayed awake continuously was almost 5.5 days. That was when my little brother was killed because I couldn't sleep simply. That was the maximum. Then I fell asleep after that. Now, another sentence, for example, okay, artists like to exhibit, show, or perform their works to the maximum number of people, visitors, audience, or viewers, right? Next word is flee. It means run away or go quickly. For example, the fleeing outlaws were, pursued by the police, but it took nearly 6 months. Or, how many people do you think, or can you guess, have fled from the military services of Ukraine and Russia to, let's say, other countries? Perhaps very, very many people left their countries to flee themselves from serving their countries as soldiers. What do you think? Next one. Oh, yes. Many governments members have fled from paying tax, and it is still happening every year. Well, that's all for today. Take care of yourself. And I hope this year, 2025, is going to make you happy as much as possible. Let's hope for the maximum amount of happiness. All right. Bye for now.